Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am David Hunt, and this is the Profit Hunters YouTube channel. And with a bit of luck, I will have everything set up. I just tried something. And okay, we now have some other setting. Very strange. Okay. So you were able to ask me questions in this and in this session. Just feel free to ask about the markets that you're in and interested in. And this is from PHG. Just getting everything ready. Good luck, we'll get everything happening. Okay, ready to go in about 2 seconds. So welcome to the cryptocurrency report, and remember, cryptocurrencies have unusually high risks and unusually high rewards. In fact, funnily enough, I got a very nice post from a gentleman who's a long-term crypto trader and currency trader. I'll show you that a little bit later on. It was actually pretty cool. It's pretty cool. He compared one particular trade in the stock, Australian stock, called Afterpay. He compared it to trading cryptos, which is pretty cool. So this is a solo webinar. You can ask questions through the YouTube channel, and you'll get to see that. So, cryptocurrency report on Thursday, 26th of March 2020. Now, cryptos have been like everything else. They've been knocked down a fair bit. So here's our disclaimer warning. This is important. This is general advice only, and it's by a Desk Trading Proprietary Limited, a corporate authorised representative AR 2895519 of Alpha Securities, AFSL 330757 from Alpha Securities. Well, obviously the coronavirus has affected most asset prices all around the world. So far today we've seen an upsurge in lots of different countries about coronavirus. We've seen big reports from many of the smaller countries. I'm told the sneeze is not that bad and not a sign of coronavirus. And really it's affecting all countries, and that means people won't be making money at the moment. They'll be concerned about their own lives. So we've seen 5,000 extra cases in Italy, 683 deaths. That's huge. And this variety of coronavirus was brought in from Iran. That's why it's particularly virulent. So we've seen Spain also having a big surge, the US having a big surge, lots of deaths going on. This is not a time to go out and mix with people. We can see that even Australia has, where are we? Yeah, Australia's had 114 cases, that's where I'm from. And so this is frightening. People need their money to survive rather than money to invest at this time. It's not a time to be trying to go out and becoming rich. It's a time to be careful. And even Switzerland, most conservative place in the world, it's got 10,897 cases, total cases. Now the death rate is important to look at, and this is important. Out of closed cases, which are 134,000 known cases, 113,000 cases have recovered. 20,831 have resulted in deaths. The curve has gone really straight up. 15%, in other words, 15% of closed cases have resulted in deaths. So we are in a time where the money doesn't matter. It's not like Hollywood, where, as Charlton Heston once said, it's not about the money, it's about the money. 196 countries. I saw that there was 100. Donald Trump said there was about 145 countries affected the other day. That's simply not true. That is enough for the COVID-19 references. So Bitcoin versus the US dollar. Now, we did get a hold of, and we knew that this market was falling when it had done a five-wave structure to the upside. We were looking down originally towards about the 7,200 area. Now that was completely ignored on the downside, and I did think we would, once that was broken, we thought about lower to 5,000. That was also completely ignored on the downside, and then we thought about 3,000. That has not been reached yet. We can see rallies are fairly reasonable, and this market is showing us times of showing us really slightly corrective behaviour. If it breaks down below 5,500, then we'll look down towards that maybe sub 2,000 area for Bitcoin to be picked up again. We're close. Bitcoin Cash, pretty much the same pattern. We see volume dropping off, so at the moment I'm not a buyer of this. We have the PHG trades. Those are for the members. If you'd like to see those, let me know. Just email david@profithunters.com.au. Bitcoin Satoshi version. Kind of a five-wave structure to the upside, a bit like Bitcoin Cash. Not to be traded until Bitcoin really turns. Bitcoin Gold If this breaks down below $6.50, look out. Ethereum, not performing very well at the moment compared to everything else. It generally is a lagger. Litecoin, similar story. It needs to take a chill pill and a lie down. Still a corrective pattern on Litecoin. There are some levels which it needs to break through. We've got them put down on the PHG trades, in which we'll take an entry. So have it refer to the PHG trades tables. Those orders have not changed. The Ripple has been lifted along sideways, not really lifted up. So at the moment we're not that interested. EOS has had a good one in terms of a bit of a rally. I'd suggest a stop loss at $2.17 if you went long. Monero has been the strongest performer, still maintains that. At the moment, if you are long, stop loss is at $38.97, and refer to the PHG trades table for updates on PHG trades and that. PHG trades table can be found at profithunters.com.au. profithunters.com.au. Neo, we are looking for nothing really in Neo. It's probably more akin to Monero in the way that it's going. I would suggest a close above $7.80 is a reason to buy, with the stop loss below $5.90. Check back with me for how to trade that. Power Ledger, never been a good friend of it. At the moment, it's kind of staying up because all other cryptos are low down. IOTA, uninteresting. Zcash, showing nothing, taking us nowhere. Not a lot to be excited about there. Zcash, nothing to be excited about. Digibyte, this isn't doing what I thought it should do. I said it would go sideways in a wild range, and it has been. Bat has had a lot of decline, and still looks set for another decline on Bat. Tazos, XTZ, same, not very interesting. OneCoin, Harmony it's called, $1 Harmony, uninteresting. I don't know if they've got Kyber Network. It's coming down into some support at the moment. We start to switch on to that one, have a look at that one. And Band Bitcoin. I'm not so happy with that one. It's still corrective in nature to the downside, so eventually maybe it finds support around about 0.00000005 for 5 parts per Bitcoin. Have a look at that one. Feel free to ask me any questions at any time. So that concludes the cryptocurrency report for today. PHG's members can have a look at the trades table, and or go to profithunters.com.au. Thank you.